The way you fight can kill your relationship. I'm Irina, I'm a psychologist and marriage mentor. I help wives see the patterns hurting their marriage so they can change how they show up and help stop the cycle. There are 4 mistakes identified by Gottman and colleagues that couples make when they fight. And I want you to know about them so you can disrupt those patterns. So what are those 4 mistakes we need to avoid? It is not what you keep fighting about. Very often, the bigger problem is how the two of you fight. Maybe you know this kind of fight. You bring up something small. Maybe he forgot to text you or spoke to you with a bad tone. You're not trying to start a fight. You just want him to hear what hurt you. But a few minutes later, everything changes. You both feel hurt and nothing gets solved. What started as maybe a superficial issue starts feeling like a personal attack. Tell me in the comments if this feels familiar. And here are the 4 mistakes we need to avoid. Mistake number 1 is criticism. Criticism means you stop talking about the problem and start attacking the person. It is not the same as complaint. A complaint says, this hurts me, I need something different. Criticism attacks the person, and it sounds like an attack. You never help me, you always do this, you're impossible, you're so selfish. Now, it is not about one problem anymore. It feels like the person is the problem. That is why criticism often starts the whole cycle. One person attacks, the other person protects, and the fight gets worse. Mistake number 2 is contempt. Contempt is when hurt or anger comes out as disrespect. This is the most dangerous one. Gottman's research found that contempt is the strongest single predictor of separation and divorce. Contempt shows up as eye-rolling, mocking, cruel sarcasm, scoffing, talking down, a mean laugh. If disrespect becomes normal in the relationship, love struggles to stay alive. Mistake number 3, defensiveness. Defensiveness means your main goal is to protect yourself, not to understand your partner. This one is very common. The subconscious goal of defensiveness is usually self-protection. This behavior tries to protect a person from feeling wrong, blamed, not enough, rejected, or powerless. So when someone gets defensive, the deeper goal is often not let me understand you. It is more like, let me protect myself before this hurts more. That is why defensiveness can sound like explaining, justifying, blaming back, denying, saying yes but, acting like the victim. Under all of that, the nervous system is often trying to do one thing: avoid emotional pain. So being defensive, you're trying to protect yourself from emotional pain. But when you get defensive like that, you create emotional pain for your partner now. And now both of you get stuck in a destructive cycle. Over time, that makes the relationship feel lonely. Mistake number 4 is stonewalling. Stonewalling means one person shuts down and stops being present in the conversation. They go quiet, turn away, leave the room, stop responding. Sometimes it looks calm, but many times the person is overwhelmed inside. To the other partner, though, it feels like abandonment. Without communicating what you feel and need when you shut down, you create more dysfunction. Yes, you might be overwhelmed and might need space to calm and ground yourself. Nothing wrong with that. It is when you give no explanation, you ignore, and start hurting your partner with the way you withdraw, without a respectful way of communicating what you're doing and what you need. That is when your silence feels like punishment and creates more dysfunction. These 4 mistakes do not stay separate. They often feed each other. Criticism leads to defensiveness. Defensiveness leads to more frustration. Then contempt shows up, and someone might shut down. It doesn't matter what the issue is. These destructive patterns are the ones destroying your relationship. Now, what happens if this becomes your constant reality? What do you end up with after endless fights that feel like personal attacks? You both stop feeling safe. You lose that deep trust of knowing he is for you, not against you. You stop feeling heard. You stop feeling like a team. And what happens to the friendship? How about intimacy? You know the story. That is exactly how a relationship starts breaking from the inside. Now, one practical step I want to leave you with today. The next time a fight starts, do not focus on proving your point right away. Ask yourself, which one of these 4 is showing up right now? Is it criticism, contempt, defensiveness, or maybe stonewalling? Naming the pattern can help you slow down, But most importantly, it will help you recognize what dysfunctional patterns you engage in during those fights. There's plenty of information about these patterns, and you can start educating yourself about the ones you need to avoid. If these patterns have become normal in your marriage, take them seriously. The way you fight creates the emotional climate of your relationship and has the potential to destroy it. If you want to understand more about what is hurting your marriage and get the tools to build a healthier, happier one, subscribe. Thank you for being here today.